No, I don't take sh- I got no love.
Okay, so going right into a dozen takes, we have Tampa Bay on Reddit. So I do have a video if I can make this full screen. Okay, so I have a video of Tampa Bay. Now, Tampa Bay is usually all full of water. It's a bay. Obviously, it's going to be full of water. But look at this. There's no water on Tampa Bay. How come? There's no water. There's no water on Tampa Bay. Now, there's no water on Tampa Bay because of the fact that the hurricane is actually sucking all the water from Tampa Bay and bringing it into other parts of the state. Now, the state is so flooded that I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a lot of water displaced. And that's just disgusting. That's very, very disgusting. But you know what's also disgusting? Our next story that we're talking about on CNN. Watch this clip and tell me what you think.
Look here, you can actually see, pretty interesting for your viewers, you can actually see a second eye wall forming around the inner eye wall, and that's basically the second eye wall has overtaken the original eye wall, and that should arrest development.
So listen, I'm just trying to get that. You said you want to talk about climate change, but what effect does climate change have on this phenomenon that is happening now? Because it seems these storms are intensifying. That's the question here.
I don't think you can link climate change to any one event. Okay. On the whole, on the cumulative, climate change may be making storms worse, but to link it to any one event, I would caution against that.
Okay, well, listen, I grew up there, and these storms are intensifying.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're all just going to believe you, Don Lemon. We're just going to all believe you because you came straight from Florida. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right away, Don Lemonhead. We're just going to believe you. We're just going to say, oh, yeah, Don Lemonhead, he came from Florida. Oh, he knows what he's talking about. Never mind all this other stuff that he lied about. He is not lying about this. When he was younger, the world was bigger. All of a sudden, he grew up and the world shrunk. That means that we have climate change. When he was little, the grown-ups were so tall. Now the grown-ups are shrinking. Now the grown-ups are not as tall. That means they shrunk. This is just a stupid take that Don Lemon has because of the fact that he thinks that he knows everything. He does not know everything. And he, in fact, knows very little about a lot of things. And he knows a little bit about hurricanes. Now, digging into the hurricane aspect of it, we have an update on Hurricane Ian. So, after slamming Florida, Ian has intensified into a hurricane again. Wow. So, what we're covering. So, the latest, the fatal, okay, so, what we're covering. The latest. The storm system Ian has intensified to a Category 1 hurricane intensified to a Category 1 hurricane as it heads towards South Carolina, according to the National Weather Service. The storm made landfall along the southwestern coast of Florida as a powerful Category 4 hurricane Wednesday. Fatal impact. At least 15 people has been reported dead so far on the storm. To the storm, search and rescue efforts are underway in the worst hit areas of Florida. The extremely dangerous conditions that Ian unleashed, including catastrophic floods and life-threatening storm surges, will continue as the storm moves toward Georgia and South Carolina, tracking Ian. Hey, were you really going to click off this video before leaving a like and subscribing down below? Wow, so rude.